Just before the video starts, I just wanted to say that in the future for these types of videos, I'll be casting one pro match, and then after that, maybe one more casual match. So you still get to see pro players battle it out, and also if you want some extra content, there will be that as well. If there's any particular matchup you wanted me to cast, leave a comment below. Also, if you want me to cast one of your replays, hit me up on my Discord. You can find my tag in my channel bio. Alright, let's get into the match. Hey guys, it's Jakers here. And in today's 1v1, we have Exire on the top part of this map, Battle Marshes, playing as Imperial Guard. And on the bottom part, we have Master Yoba playing as Space Marines. So let's get into this game straight away here. Turn Fog of War off. Alright, so starting with Space Marines, Master Yoba will be making the Chapel Barracks and 3 Scout Marine squads. On the top side, Imperial Guard making 2 Guardsman squads, 1 Tech Priest, and then a 3rd Guardsman squad with the Infantry Command and Plasma Generator. Infantry Command being placed a little further back than what you normally see, where it covers this choke point over here. But I do like this placement of the generator. If it gets attacked, you can deposit your men inside the building and have it shoot on the attackers, if that would be the case. Command squad coming out as well. So going back to Space Marines, Master Yoba makes 1 Space Marine squad, sends 1 scout out to cap IG's points. I was also going to say this is a common opening I see as well in pro matches where Space Marine players will make 3 scout squads and have one of them go into the other player's base to see if there's any uncaptured points they could quickly snag off their opponent. But the guardsmen do see the scouts and will try to kill them. So Master Yoba doesn't care, he keeps capturing the point because he had a Space Marine squad coming on the way, and now the guardsmen will have to retreat. Now he has to hold this point and get that listening post up, otherwise that would have all been for nothing. However, IG does make a push on the other side and manages to decap this point from Master Yoba here.
I command in the name of the Emperor.
So really kind of a, yeah, I mean it's like a point for a point, right? Force Commander is out, he'll chase back this command squad. Command squad already has the priest attached and will be getting the Psyker on the way as well, very good. No listening post as of yet. Imperial Guard making the Commissar here. Listening post going up for that point. Strip Soul being cast on the Force Commander. The Force Commander will run away. Second Space Marine squad comes out just to help chase away these pesky Imperial Guard units. So it looks like both players will be trying to hold on to these points now. This idea would have been good in theory if Yoba had also captured this point and had it well defended, but now they're pretty much even Stevens. Is that a second Commissar, I wonder? No, it's not. I think that's first Commissar. Yeah, so the Commissar added to the Guardsman squad. This will give them a bit more morale, as well as some better health regeneration. The other Space Marine squad comes back around to help on this side a bit, leaving this post completely undefended. But since IG is focusing all his troops on this side, yeah, I guess there's no real threat on the left side there, but IG will add an LP2 to this point. Space Marine squads, are they full? Yeah, they're fully reinforced. So this will be tough for the guardsmen to deal with. Guardsmen are just way too squishy. But command squad will try to do something here. All he can do is just stand back and shoot. If he gets too close, the Space Marines will be able to just gun him down. The command squad doesn't have enough health to do too much in the ways of tanking. Master Yoba focusing this LP2 now. It does have probably a Tech Priest Engine Seer inside it, which can just come out and repair the LP2. And as we know, Tech Priests have very high repair speed, the highest in the game, I believe. So we've got this little tiny skirmish going on here. 3 guardsman squads against 2 pretty large Space Marine squads here. And now, because this might be a bit much for the Marines to deal with, they're gonna go into melee. Go into melee, chase the guardsmen away, and then quickly get back into their ranged stance here. Oh, nearly wipe out one guardsman squad. You could see how quickly that squad was losing models. Even in the heavy cover, the guardsmen still die really easily. So this is a lost cause for the guard. They can't fight this. Also the Marines are now in the heavy cover, so. But if we look onto the left side here now Xi is doing the smart thing. He's sent his command squad to take down this listening post. Since the command squad is pretty much useless on this side, you may as well use it somewhere else. And so, well, now Yoba will try to take back his point here. Manages to take down the LP2, and now we can see the grenades being added to the guardsmen, and now they have more of a fighting chance. They can retreat to a safe distance and just lay hands with their grenade launchers. You don't want to be shooting into your own men though, because it will do friendly fire damage. Force Commander will be able to tie up one of these squads. Meanwhile, the other 2 Space Marines try to tie up the remaining 2 guardsmen. So you might have to pull back to like support, get some fire support from the LP2 or something like that. Well, now these guardsmen can fire on these retreating Marines. So if you ever find yourself in a bit of a pickle against Space Marine in a 1v1, and he has, you know, these a mass of Marines, you might want to make grenades. This will definitely turn the battle in your favor. You'll have the range and you'll have the damage as well. Force Commander will get bounced around a little bit. What's happening on this side? One other guardsman squad decapping this critical location. Okay, so Xi made a 4th guardsman squad just to use for this kind of decapping purpose here. And now Yoba will have to send some Marines over this side just to put a stop to this a little bit. Actually, he's going to move his whole army over to the left here, allowing IG to push forward and try to take this listening post back. How are the economies looking? Plus 85 to plus 30 for IG, plus 86 to plus 20 for Space Marines. So at this point, not much difference in the ways of economy. However, if Yoba loses this LP, then he will be at a more of a disadvantage. Assault Marine squad on the way, and the armor research was done for the Marines, plus the target finders is also going to be added. This is going to make the Marines tougher and do more. I think they have more accuracy. That's what this target finders does, so that they will be doing more damage. I'm not sure how I feel about this Assault Marine push. Just targeting one squad isn't enough when there's 3 squads here. Sorry, 4 squads. There's only so much one squad of Assault Marines can do. But now, Space Marines will decap this point. What a wild game. Are you not going to decap this, IG? Okay, there he goes. Yeah, never leave a point undecapped if you can help it. Yep, Marines moving back over this way.
Scouts ready.
This is why I say it's always a good idea not to suicide your scouts earlier on, because you can use them to capture and decapture points in these kind of fights, so that you don't have to use your main troops to do it earlier on. Obviously with IG, they don't really have scout troops. Their early tier 1 infantry are the guardsmen, so they have to use the guardsmen for everything. Generator being added to this relic.
Yes, my lord.
What's going to happen now? So IG is already tier 2, going for the priests now. 3 priests being queued up. Maybe he'll add some to the guardsman squads, if adding the priests to the guardsmen will make them run faster. As you can see there, a little bit of a movement speed buff, which is very nice, especially if you're planning on running around a lot. IG managing to spot this servitor, but oh yeah, okay, they do manage to take it down, very nice. Meanwhile, Yoba will see this and make a push on the opposite side. If we just have a look with the Fog of War on, let's see the vision here. Okay. So that was Space Marines, this is the IG. Looks pretty even. Some plasma guns being added to the guardsman, and he's already made the, I can't remember what it's called, weapon specialization or something upgrade, where you'll be able to add extra special weapons to the guardsmen, an extra 2. So they have the 3 grenade launchers and now the 2 plasma guns. This is going to be really, really tough for heavy infantries like Space Marines. Guardsman squad with like all plasma guns is also really tough to deal with. They have that much DPS that they can even take down light vehicles pretty easily. That's if you have like 3 squads of them. Mechanized command being dropped for IG here, and he will get the listening post back up and running while also denying this point from Space Marines. And what's Yoba up to? Oh, making the 2nd enhanced target finders upgrade. I'm assuming he also got the 2nd armor upgrade for the Marines as well. So now land speeders will be coming out, and here we have a huge push here. The land speeder should be able to counter these guardsmen, but it does get stunned by the Curse of the Machine Spirits. And the Assault Marines going in, tying up the guardsmen here. Very good. 2 land speeders out now, just focusing these guardsmen. And 1, 2 Space Marine squads will be focusing the command squad. Unfortunately, the guard running away, you can't really chase them, so they have to come back. Will the command squad go down? Should do. Yeah, good play from Yoba making the speeders. If IG is just massing infantry, it seems natural to just do this. However, the Sentinel does come out, and the speeders can't get close at all. And now the generator will go down here. Yoba using the Assault Marines, not letting them idle around. Which is good. What else is being made? Another Sentinel. Okay. Rhino Transport being made for the Space Marine squads. Good stuff. And then a Chimera will be added as well for the to carry the guardsmen around. And now I suppose we're going to see some extreme Rhino Chimera action. Both players, I'm sure, have excellent micro skills when it comes to these transports, making transport strikes. Assault Marines focusing down this tactical control. That will deny the guardsmen from making more special weapons. A little bit out of place, to be honest, I think. Especially without a upgraded listening post. But unfortunately, Yoba has been unable to recapture this point. It's been decapped for a while now. So that leaves his economy a little bit short. Wow, Chapel Barracks losing health very, very fast. Nice timing with the Marines dodging that lightning ability. I think it's called Lightning Arc or something like that. Curse the Machine Spirits laid down for the Rhino. Won't be able to move anywhere anytime soon. Meanwhile, Assault Marines tying up the guardsmen, but look at how many guardsmen there are. It's a lot to deal with. Hopefully the Marines can take out as many guardsmen as possible. Speeder's being chased by the Sentinel. Yeah, gotta get rid of that thing. Very nice. Wow, very, very, very well coordinated battle. Each player was making the right choices in all those split-second choices. That was very interesting to see there. Space Marines no longer have their Rhino though, so they will need another one. And GG gets called by Master Yoba. Why was that? Maybe he feels like... Oh, he probably doesn't have the economy to recover from that. And HQ gets deleted. And this game goes to IG. Wow, okay. That was a bit of a surprise. Ooh, okay, Basilisk was out. Maybe he heard the gunshot from the Bassi and realized there was nothing he could do to stop it. And IG having the superior economy here, so maybe it was over. It would have been interesting to see the game play out a little bit longer, but yeah. Other than that, it was a pretty good game. Pretty decent. Really like that one. Okay, now to move on to the next part of this video. If you want, you can stop here, but this part will always be available whenever you want to come back and watch it. So, let's jump straight into it. Okay guys, so here we have another 1v1 between me as Tau and my opponent Octokuro as Eldar on Blood River. So let's get into the game here. Octokuro going for 1 Bone Singer, 2 guards, 2 guardians, and 1 fleet of foot. Aspect portal on the way. Pretty standard opening. And me going for the 2 stealth suits, jetpacks. I also made an extra earth case builder and getting the Tau barracks up here. Also a generator on the way. First stealth suit comes out and I will capture the outermost points first. And I then make the Tau commander here. Outer going for the Dark Reapers. Makes one squad. Generator. Will capture his closest points first. Yeah, so this isn't much of a professional game. Like my MMR is probably around 1600 at the moment. It's very low. That's for solo. So yeah, we'll just see what happens either way. Using the Dark Reapers to capture this point, but he will. Okay, they wanted to shift over a little bit. They weren't happy with the other position they were in. Tower Commander going out to sniff some Eldar units. If we just take a look at this is the sight range for the Tower Commander. Gonna drop a snare trap here, obviously. Pretty self-explanatory. This is why I'd normally capture the outer post first. Well, actually I didn't really have any stealth suits ready to decap. Or maybe he was planning to trap me with the Dark Reapers. Either way, I do see the listing shrine being built up here, so... Okay, I don't quite manage to snipe that Bone Singer, but that was the plan. And on this side, Guardians will be trying to capture this relic. However, I will get the Fire Warriors to chase them away. And now here comes the Dark Reapers. But they will run away as soon as they see the Fire Warriors here. Quickly gotta save this stealth suit. Don't want to lose it. Dropped another snare trap here. Eldar making a big push on this side. And they do get snare trapped, so now I have to try wipe out this entire Guardian squad if I can. Don't let it escape. That's the one Guardian squad down for the Eldar now. That's a win for me. And all my LPs are up. All the shrines up for Eldar as well. One LP2 on the way for him. 2 Dark Reaper squads out now. I wonder if Dark Reapers have longer range than Fire Warriors. Let's put up the graphics just to compare the two. Wow, very interesting. Holy crap, who would have thought? Okay. Well, now the Dark Reapers are pulling all the way back to the shrine. Maybe they're trying to find another angle of attack here. Their fleet of foot allows them to do this with pretty good efficiency. So now with just a single Guardian squad, they really only have the one Warlock to detect, so this should be better for me in terms of putting snare traps down. Should be a bit easier. However, they were smart enough to see that one. Lucky for them. Pretty big push being made here by Eldar. He's getting in really close with those Guardians. Wow, and one Fire Warrior squad goes down. Bit of a shame. While this is going on, Stealth Suit gets focused and my micro game gets the better of me and I lose the Stealth Suit. So now I only have one other Stealth Suit squad. Where are my Stealth Suits? Okay, there's one there. So I'm pretty sure at this point I was thinking, you know what, I'm gonna mass Fire Warriors and make him feel like he has to keep pressuring me because I'm Tal. So he doesn't want me to get to tech too hard. So I was gonna be a bit of a scumbag and play the turtling game a little bit. Just playing to Tal's strengths though, so that's fine. And now Eldar making a full 180 going around this side. Yeah, he's trying to look for any LP1s that he can try to bring down. But obviously I see this, and if you notice the specific positioning I'm doing with my fire warriors, I'm kind of positioning up this way so that if the fire warriors try to run, they'll get caught up in the plasma fire here. Well, at least I thought I would position them up this way a bit more, but either way. I think I just killed one model there. I mean, sure, I'll take it. It's more, that's better than nothing, I suppose. Path to Enlightenment on the way now, for me. And is Eldar going tier 2? Yeah, he is as well, with the Soul Shrine. We'll also make one Ranger squad. Plus does the infiltration research. Okay, that was an interesting push there by Eldar. But he will go back. Guardians causing a bit of problems. Decapping, I think they decapped this relic again. Oh, nice snapshot on the Bone Singer there. Won't quite manage to remove this Guardian squad though. Meanwhile, Dark Reaper's still moving around. And now I have 4 Fire Warriors out on the field, so I'm pretty much setting up for any possible push from Eldar here. I was... You know those tactics where the guys have these really long spears and it just stops the cavalry rushes? That was kind of like... I wanted him to throw his troops onto my defense here, because I know being Eldar, and probably a really good player, he would want to, you know, try to cause as much problems as he can. So I was just like, yeah, just come forward and let me pick off your units with my Fire Warriors here. That was my strategy in this game, if that made any sense at all. Alright, Pathfinders are now out. I already have the Pulse, Advanced Pulse, Advanced Plasma Rifle research, I think it's called actually. Gives the Fire Warriors longer range. Focusing down this Guardsman squad, it will go down, very nice. No more detection for you. And now Eldar is a little kind of forced to run back at this point. Support portal will be on the way here. 4th generator coming up. And on my side, how are the economies looking? Plus 104 to plus 30 for Eldar, plus 110 to plus 30 for me.
Stealth suit ready.
Ooh.
We are the first in the field.
Pathfinder's morale gets broken by the Rangers. What was the plan here with the support portal, I wonder? Are we going to see some Falcons? This game was played a while ago. Can't quite remember what happens. Marking the Rangers here was a bit of a waste though, because they just ran away. But then they come forward again, so... Move the Fire Warriors up a little bit. Yeah, don't want to be losing these Pathfinders. They're a very, very useful unit to have. And then I do jump in with a stealth team, putting them on ceasefire stance so that I can safely reveal my opponent's base and see what he's up to. And this is very hard to detect for the enemy. Now I can see how his economy might look. He's got 1, 2, 3, 5 generators up. I think that told me that he was going to be making vehicles, so I decided to make the vehicle beacon as well. I remember I wanted to get Barracudas here. Yeah, here comes the Falcon. Do I have any stealth teams with the fusion blasters added, I wonder? Okay, here we go. No, this this squad doesn't have any kind of anti-vehicle, but then after I try, yeah, I put everything on Overwatch here. So this is Overwatch when you right-click these buttons. It'll edit automatically. It also works for like barracks or vehicle buildings. You can right-click on the production units. It'll do the same thing. Falcon Grab makes a huge jump in the middle here. And then this Falcon jumps in as well. Drops the Harlequin and the Dark Reapers. I definitely have to pull back from this. I think I lose one Fire Warrior squad. And now the stealth suits come in to deal with this Falcon. Barracuda out as well. Starting to focus. Focusing the Falcon, but they do get shot down by their Dark Reapers. Dark Reapers with the optics upgrade can deal with most aircraft units, as well as light vehicles. Tower Commander with a smidgen of health here. He probably will go down if I can, unless I can jump him way in time. And then something weird happens, and suddenly Eldar just has one Dark Reaper squad left. Even I was surprised at this point. I didn't quite know how it happened, but I suppose he didn't tie up my Fire Warrior squads after they had retreated back to this area. Kind of stopped. Oh, the Harlequin died, so they weren't tied up anymore, and they probably were able to focus the Dark Reapers down. And then I lose that stealth squad that was up here. I wasn't microing them properly. But now I make my push. Warp Spiders. One squad of Warp Spiders out for Eldar here. I can appreciate the idea behind this push, jumping with the Warp Spiders, timing it with the Falcon Grav tank, deploying the Dark Reapers. However, this is negative cover, and there were 3 Fire Warrior squads able to focus everything down, so it kind of fails pretty hard. If that had been on a more open area of the map, that probably would have worked out for him pretty well. And now, as you saw, Octo left the game. And that was pretty much GG for me, as Tau. So yeah, like I said, I was really trying to play to Tau's strengths, really using those Fire Warriors to my advantage. And yeah, against Eldar, I'd take that win, no worries. Now I need to find more games where I lose. I realize I don't save enough of those, so it'd be interesting to watch a game back where I lose and try to figure out where everything went wrong. But for now, that has been 2 1v1 matches. Hope you enjoyed the commentary, and yeah, see you guys in the next one. Peace.